I firmly believe, and people have asked me before, well, how come you don't go after existing agents, people that are already agents on the market, or not on the market, agents that sell real estate currently on our board? And I always tell people our board is made up of about 130 to 140 realtors. We do not have a huge market. I know probably 95% of the agents very, very well. Having been in for 9 years, I've seen a lot of these people at events. I've seen them just around town. A lot. I see them and I'll chit chat with them, or I stop in their office for, to pick up, checks or drop keys off or whatever the case may be. And you talk to these agents. And I've always come from the mindset of I don't like to go and poach for people, meaning I don't want to go out and look for agents and go up to the agents and say, hey, you should work with our company because X, Y, and Z. I just don't like the idea of it's a small market. I don't want to make any enemies where people start saying, hey, Galen's going after all of our agents, especially like brokers. I have a lot of respect for the brokers in the area, and they're all trying to do the best they can too. And I don't like the idea of going after people. So I've actually never in my career ever gone after anybody. Not to say if people haven't approached me about coming to our company, if we talk to them, 100% I'll talk to them. I've talked to a few people, but in the sense of I don't go out and actively go after people, it's because I don't want to be, I think if we keep doing the job that we're doing and keep growing like we're growing, people are going to want to, or be curious at least of, well, hey, you guys are doing a good job. I want to see what you guys offer. And I really believe firmly that I think from a net perspective, I think from a gross perspective, you can make quite a bit of money here because I know a lot of people work for money or I should say, obviously they work for money, but that's the main reason for a lot of them is commission splits. And I always look at, we have the lowest cap rate in the area. And we also are the only company that I know of that is, you can make 100% commission once you cap. And we don't have tiers or anything like that. It's literally you cap and you make 100% commission. And I firmly believe with the stuff that we offer and the way that we're reinvesting in the business and reinvesting in agents, that you will net the most amount of money working with us. And that could be a first-year agent, or that could be an agent in their 15th, 20th year. I think that the way I crunched a lot of numbers, I did a lot of scenarios back and forth, and I think what we have and what we offer, I don't think can be beat unless I'm missing some stuff, but I did a lot of market research on that. And so that's something that I feel confident about. I also feel confident about the business model that I'm trying to come up with. And basically is, I firmly believe that yes, the brokerage does do stuff for their agents, but I think now it's much more agent centric than it's ever been. So I want to make a place where we support agents, we invest in the agents, but what I want to do is I want to make sure agents are in a position where they can sell. They don't need to be doing paperwork. They don't like closing. We have a closing coordinator, Nicole, and in the future, I hope that grows into a, where we can have two positions doing that job. And, it's kind of a cool system is agents that, once you get done and have the contract, you give it to Nicole and she's going to be the one dealing with all the back end stuff. And that what that allows me to do is, I do quite a bit of, I'm very active in our industry, and this allows me to save countless hours every week not doing work that I'm not very good at, and two, it's something I should be working at. My job as a real estate salesperson is to help people either buy homes or sell homes, and also I've taken on the role of developing our business and growing our company, and that stuff to me is my strong suit, but that's also going to allow our company to grow, and not necessarily drafting up an addendum for home inspection removals or sending out attorney packages. That to me is that's like tedious, time wasting stuff on my day. I'm busy as it is, and that would take even more time out of my day. So we're really trying to structure the company where agents can sell, agents can cap quickly, and agents can make the most amount of money, and they have the least amount of extra work that they have to do. And I really want agents to come here and we can help them grow into very good professionals and make a very good living. And I think I've set it up where I think anybody up here that's in real estate, provided that you obviously want to, you can't just sit there and wait for stuff to come, but I think that there's a very good opportunity here to make a very, 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 very good income in our area. And I think people can do it without killing themselves, meaning they can have time where they work here and they can have balance and everything else. And I've been working extremely hard to make that happen. So a lot of the work that I'm doing now, I work a lot of hours and I work a lot of early mornings and late nights and all in between. And a lot of it is I'm trying to get this model off the ground where I know it's going to benefit a lot of people in the future, because I've talked about this before on the podcast, the rising tide raises all ships, meaning I really want to focus on being able to benefit the most amount of people that I can and have the greatest impact on the most amount of people that I can. And in turn, we're all going to get better. And that's why anybody that follows me on social media knows that I spend a lot of time trying to promote my friends, other local people in different industries, and I'm trying to get their awareness out as best I can. And I think just by doing that and trying to help others, and obviously them helping me do the same, we're all growing, and we're all promoting really good, talented people that have a strong work ethic and have a strong sense of community and a strong, love of this area, that are trying to make this a better place for future generations. And I think we're doing a lot of that, and I'm just trying to play my small part in that, and obviously put in the time and effort now to make sure that the future is brighter for, obviously myself and my friends and family, but, the generations to come.